you. Thank you, everyone. Welcome to Lilly the Lash and Friends. I'm Lilly the Lash, the star and main character of the most incredible children's book series, The Life and Times of Lilly the Lash. Yep, it's really me, and I'm so excited that we're hanging out together. To start off, I'd like to take a few moments to talk to you about these amazing books that I'm in. If you haven't had a chance to see one yet, but you do get the opportunity, you'll find out that they have the most fantastic, spectacularly detailed illustrations, the best unique adventures, and that they're super duper fun to read because they're all in rhyme. I am an eyelash fairy. I help others see how to make good choices and live a happy, healthy life. Each book in my series teaches an important lesson like balance or respect. Now, we could talk more about that, but I think you'd rather listen to this real, live, true story from a friend who's struggling with a big disappointment and needs our help. Let's see what she has to say. Come along now as we explore our friend's story. This is from Leah. She's from Charlotte, North Carolina, and she's 9 years old. Leah writes, "Dear Lilly the Lash, I listened to your podcast and I wanted to tell you about something that happened to me that still makes me upset. All of my aunts and uncles and cousins live pretty close to us, and we do lots of things together. We have barbecues on the weekends, we go swimming and play baseball, and we get to sleep over at each other's house lots of times too. 2 summers ago, my aunt asked me and my cousin Jessica to be flower girls for her wedding. We're both about the same age, so we would walk down the aisle together, throwing petals along the way. We were so excited. We couldn't wait. Jessica and I would look at wedding magazines for hours, talk about what our dresses would look like, and wondered about our hairstyles. It was the best thing ever. We had so much fun making plans. Then a few months ago, my aunt told us that they weren't going to have a big wedding with all of us, but that instead they were going to Florida, just the 2 of them, to get married there. They said that they were sorry, but they couldn't afford to have the big wedding they were thinking about. I didn't really say very much right away. I was so sad because I couldn't wait to be in her wedding. I can't even remember if I said anything. All I can remember is that I ran to my room, slammed the door, threw the magazines on the floor, and curled up in my bed and cried all night long. My mom came in later on to talk to me. She said that it was just one of those things. I was very sad and didn't want to go over to my aunt's house for a long time. I do go there now, and I feel a little bit better about it, but I still feel like I wish she would have never asked me in the first place. My aunt said sorry again, and I pretended like it was okay, but I was just so looking forward to this so much, and it just makes me mad that she changed her mind. There's nothing I can do about it. My mom says I just have to forget about it, but I'm really having a hard time doing that. I love my aunt, and we still get together, but deep down, I feel mad. I hope you can understand what I'm saying, Lilly. I don't want to be mad at my aunt, but I can't help how I feel. What should I do? Please help me. Your friend, Leah. Oh, Leah, I'm so sorry that this happened to you. It is so exciting when someone asks us to be in their wedding, especially when we're young. But I want to talk to you about a comment you made in your letter. You say that your aunt changed her mind. Well, I think I'd be right if I was to guess that she didn't change her mind about wanting to have you in the wedding. I'm thinking that she was just as excited as you were to have you as a flower girl. But unfortunately, what did change was her and her fiance's ability to be able to pay for a big wedding. At some point, they must have realized that it was just too expensive and they couldn't move forward with their original plan. So they had to make other arrangements. I know that this was disappointing for you, but imagine how disappointing it was for your aunt. I'm thinking that she felt really bad that everything had to be canceled. She was excited about the big wedding she wanted too. I know this situation has left you with hurt feelings, but sometimes in life, Leah, things change. Sometimes things don't happen the way we want them to. Sometimes things we didn't want to have happen anyway. And then we have to think of a different way to handle things. It sounds like you love your aunt very much. I'm sure you want her to be happy, and you want to stop feeling this way. So if I were you, and you can find it in your heart, I would go and talk to her about all of this. Talk to her about your feelings. Give her a chance to talk about her feelings too. Tell her how much you love her and give her one of your great big hugs. I believe this will help both of you heal a whole bunch and get your relationship back on track. I certainly think it's worth a try. Well, I've got a lunch date and I need to get flying. But before I go, I'm wondering if any of my friends out there would like to share their story with the other listeners. Maybe you have something important to talk about. All you have to do is have your parent or guardian contact me through the author of the series, Julie Woik. You can find her email address on my website, which is lillythelash.com. That's LILLYTHELASH.com. Well, that's it for now. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Remember, Lily's always listening. It doesn't take much for us to say something kind. Together, we can make the world a better place. In the blink of an eye. See you later!